So we are at the beginning of the Uinta Highline Trail. It looks like we're going to get rained upon. That's all right, we got rain gear. Kind of pretty, huh?
It's beautiful.
3 days, 30 some, maybe 30 miles.
Look at that little meadow.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's not ugly here, that's for sure. Looks like fire ran through here a couple years ago. It's starting to, well, it's not even starting to come back. This is,
look at the flowers. Look at all the purple
yeah,
flowers.
but that's just the first year. This must, I wonder when this burned, but it was recent. Wow, pretty lake though. Despite the burn, it's still awfully pretty.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I always like the
little present.
yeah, the coming over the top. You know, you earned this one because you had to climb up here. And that wasn't much of a climb. But I'm sure this is the limit of the day hikers. Oh wow. I don't believe we didn't even stop and look at that.
Look how pretty that is. And the light and the colors.
Yeah.
Look at those mountains over there.
Oh wow. Yep. Man, this fire really ripped through here.
Oh, look at all these flowers.
Oh yeah. Trail side for dehydrated chicken.
How many cans of chicken is this?
2.
Oh. It looks like 2.
Look at it. Rain is threatening but not dropping. The trail's been pretty well maintained. It's actually been pretty easy. But you know, they throw a little one like this at us every now and then. That's a good little rock scramble. Yeah, not a scramble, just a rocky trail. So we're about 3 or 4 hours in. The sky's starting to rumble a bit. A little gray up there, and I don't know, maybe we're gonna get some rain on us. Just passed some guys that said it was really windy. Don't set your tent near any of these dead trees, but if you look around, there's an awful lot of widowmakers up here. Look at those. Whew. Wouldn't want to have been around when these fell. You can hear the thunder rumbling, and you can tell we're just by those mountains over there. You can tell we're just below the tree line. We're headed down. Gonna find maybe another hour or so of walking if the thunderstorms let us. I think they're moving the other way. I can't tell. Well, let's take a look at them over there. They look like they're going the other way, so I think we're gonna be fine, but we need to get down somewhere and put in for the night where there's not a lot of trees that'll fall down if the wind gets too nasty. Well, we got rained on like crazy.
Hello.
But it has now come out nice, and we're kind of spreading our stuff out to dry a little bit. I think I might change back into some regular pants.
We learned a lesson.
Crisis of the hour is these beautiful butane torch lighters are worthless at 10,000 feet. So the hot bouillon we were looking for, we're not going to have. Fortunately, the sun has come out, and it's beautiful again. So I think I'm going to take my shoes off and dry my feet out now. Oh yeah, my hat, my goofy hat works wonders in a thunderstorm. Really well in a thunderstorm. It was this or an Asian coolie hat, and well, that would have looked even more goofy. So we think we're going to stay here tonight. There's a little lake down that way. We'll go check out. And kind of letting our stuff dry out in the sun and having a kind of a good time here.
Having some bouillon.
Yeah, it's nice and warm. Nice hot chicken bouillon. We finally got by shooting the lighters at each other, we managed to light one of them. Darren we burned my finger off, but we got it.
Jay burned his finger.
Yeah. It's recording.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you going to talk?
No, you can talk.
Oh, we hiked today. It was fun. We're in Utah, and we got totally drenched by rain. I mean, totally drenched.
Oh, did we get drenched? It was wet and big rain, and we thought we were going to be miserable tonight, but where did we end up? We ended up in this little meadow.
It's a pretty meadow, and it was not swampy.
About 5 o'clock, and by the time we dried everything out, we just decided to stay the night.
Well, you had to tell about the bouillon experience.
Go ahead.
We were very cold because the rain was very cold, and we just simply wanted a cup of good bouillon. We had 3 lighters, and none of them would work.
None of them
at
work. We're
altitude.
sleeping. We're just short of 11,000 feet here, so the lighters don't work. So next time we know to bring matches.
But we married them up, and we pushed the torch button over and over so it grabbed hold of some fuel, and we got it lit, and we did have our bouillon.
So, anyway, it's what, 7:30 at night.
I don't even think it's 7:30.
I don't know. We'll get up. We're going to get up at dawn and start walking anyway. So.
Good night.
All right. It's morning.
Good morning.
And we got very wet last night by little drips and bounds, and now we're trying to make coffee. But it's not level ground out there, so I have to hold it. But it should be good. So it looks like a really great campsite down here by this beautiful little pond. But if you know what you're doing, you wouldn't stay here to save your life. Because look at that. Those are called widowmakers. They're all dead, and they're all, look at that one ready to fall. I wouldn't camp in this site if you paid me. So, everything's dead. Not staying here. Oh well. We saw, well, back over there last night when we came in, we saw a moose. It was far away though. A moose. Well, moose and the baby moose. Mommy and cub, or whatever you call them, baby moose. It's pretty up here. Looks like the sun's finally breaking through. Yay. That'll dry our stuff. We'll head back down to our little camp and probably spend an hour drying stuff off, and then we'll get out of here by 10 o'clock. This is where we decided to make our little campsite, because the night before people were saying that there were really bad winds and trees were falling down everywhere. We got a little teeny bit of rain, but we didn't get much wind at all. I don't think we even got a little, gust of nothing. But not even a little breeze. But that's our little campsite down there. It doesn't stink, does it? We spent the night down there. We spent, what, 13 hours sleeping?
13 and a half hours.
Wonderful. That's because it was raining in the morning and we didn't want to just start walking in the rain.
And our down got a little wet from the condensation.
Yeah, it's hanging in the tree over there trying to dry.
It has to dry.
So the sun is coming out, so we can dry our stuff. So we're turning the pretty little campsite into a kind of a hobo yard sale. Seems like we're getting to the top of the trail. We're at about 11.5 now, and I don't want to go up any further because I freaking hate altitude, but sometimes you gotta blast through it, right? It's pretty. Thank God we're not going up over that thing. So I think we're as high as we're gonna get. We're pretty good up here. Look at that scree. I hope we're not climbing any of that. I would hate to have been here when all that stuff came crumbling down. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, it's starting to get nicer and nicer. So the air's getting thin. Karen just said, wow, we're coming over the ridge. As you can see, we're just at the edge of the tree line, which, oh my gosh. Oh, what a pretty, yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. Look at this guy, beautiful. Coming out, let me get around the corner here and see what we can see. Oh, wow. Well, a little over halfway to go. Karen's gonna go get some water. There's water everywhere, so our smart bottles are, that's all we have left, so time to fill up. We cameled up and drank what was in the other bottle there. It's kind of pretty around here. It's nice. Taking pictures of the clouds.
Oh, okay.
It's really moving around quick up there. Black and horrible over there, but oh, and it's coming that side too. I think we're in the only slice of blue, Karen. Place called Governor's Lake. Really pretty up here. So this is Pinto Lake. There's some people on the other side there. But I can feel the rain. Ooh, that wind smells of rain, and we got rain clouds and all that. And you know, figure about 3:30, 4 o'clock every day here. They probably get some good showers up in the mountains. So we're going to tuck in here for now. The plan is stay here for a couple hours, let the rain go by, and get up and get going after that. So here comes the rain.
Mind the stove. See it?
Yeah, I'll mind the stove.
Hello.
Explain where we are and what we're doing.
We are waiting out the rain. Yesterday we got sloshy wet, and today we got smart and said, oh, it looks like rain, so we set the tent up and we're going to wait it out and have some bouillon
And just sit here.
and some dehydrated fruit.
So, might as well just stop for soup. We got another hour or so this rain probably. Could go on all night, we don't know, but we're expecting it to end in about 2 hours, so we'll just sit here.
Cheers.
Boy, I'm so glad we're not out in this. Where? That's hail, look at it.
I know, I see it.
It's all over?
Well, maybe.
Well, yeah, we got that black stuff coming in, but it doesn't seem to be as grumbly and all the energy's out of the system, so we'll see.
And over there.
Yeah, but that's the way it's going. So we'll be, you know, I think we're okay. The tent's even dry. The sun's come out so strong. Pull my stuff out and put it on the log there, I guess. Well, the rain and the second rain have come and gone, and we waited it all out pretty good. And now I know it's about 5:30, 5 o'clock, something like that. Seeing we can get 3 or 4 more miles in before the day gives out. Pretty trail though, nice, flat, easy, beautiful meadow following it. Gonna have some Propel here in a minute as soon as Karen brings over the Propel. We're getting close to the end of day 2. Came across this ravine here, so I can hear water running down there. Wow. We made a little wrong turn, not much of one. We bought ourselves about an extra 1.25 miles. But, what the heck?
It was worth it.
Yeah. Pretty.
This is gorgeous.
All right, stumble across. You want to go? Go ahead. The trail goes along that ridge over there. So it's the end of what, day 2?
Mm-hmm.
And we got rained on really bad yesterday, so today we stopped and set up a tent and let the rain go away, and then we came down here and it rained a little more, and it rained in the morning. It's been raining, and we got lost a little bit, and it's been really nice.
But we saw a beautiful waterfall, and I kept my shoes dry the whole day until the very end when we were cleaning out the little dish that we had some bouillon in.
Like
and
5 minutes ago.
Yeah, so.
So now her shoe's wet for the morning, so.
No, hopefully it'll dry tonight.
Oh, all right. Well, it's almost 8 o'clock, so it's time for sleeping.
So maybe tonight we won't sleep 13 hours.
Hopefully not. Good night.
Good night.
Well, what's the second night out?
Second night.
Third day. You can see the explosion that happens in the morning to get us out of here. We got bouillon and coffee and had a couple equipment failures. First time that's ever happened, but nothing we can't handle. water on the ground there. It needs to be put into the smart bottles and stuff hanging in the trees.
Like
Karen kept coming over to my side of the tent all night long. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll clean up. There'll be no trace of us when we leave, believe it or not. What a mess. All cleaned up. No one know we're here except for the dry spot over there where the tent was. Well, we're headed down the last stretch of downhill. Once we hit the bottom here, I think we're cutting out over that way up through the slot there, but it's going to be, I think, 6 miles uphill, which is going to be, well, rougher than we want, but it's part of it, right? I don't know how we're going to get up that. We got to go up that way.
There's some water somewhere.
Woo! Mystery of how we're going to get across this damn thing has been solved. I think somebody's been here before us at least once, and they built this little itty bitty bridge for us to cross. We just came up this little ridge, not much, but we're at a thing. We're headed for Mirror Lake. This is what the sign said over there. We're going up that way. Looks like it's an up.
It's up, I think, the rest of the day.
Yep. So we've passed through a whole lot of localized fire zones. There's so much dead timber up here, and it's so dry. This place is due for a clearing out. And it's tragic when it happens, but it recovers quick, and nature's been doing it for a million years. So. But it does look kind of dank and dark when you pass through it. You know, the burn just stops right here, and then we're back in the conifer forest. So. Who? Huh? Bear spray out, please. So we almost at the end, but the rain gods want one more bite of us, I guess. They didn't get us yesterday because we outsmarted them. So we're about to get trounced. But we don't want to set up camp for 2 hours. We're just going to trudge through it because we only got 1.5 miles or 2 to go. Oh well.
Here it comes.
Yep. Oh, that thumpity thump sounds like a tent is hitting the cowboy hat. But, oh, those are big cold raindrops, that's for sure. Boy, it's about to come down like crazy here. That's all right, we only got 1 mile left. We're done. Look at Karen. What we got? Water on here. The sky opened up on us for the last couple of miles, and we
Hello.
Yeah, we're.
Oh, are you filming us or else? No, you filming
No,
us?
filming us. That's what it lens. Anyway, 3 days. Rainstorms 4. A moose. I don't know.
Two mooses.
We'll talk to you
3.
from bed. We'll do that again later.